Tonight, the Trump administration defending budget cuts to nearly every government agency, eliminating many programs altogether. The White House budget director saying that the proposed budget puts taxpayers first.
We can't spend money on programs just because they sound good. Regarding the question as to climate change, I think the president was fairly straightforward. We're not spending money on that anymore. We consider that to be a waste of your money.
One group fearing for their jobs, though, in some cases military vets. Renee Marsh is out front.
Air Force veteran Frank Laganis has worked at the EPA for 6 years, but tonight he fears he could soon be unemployed. President Donald Trump's proposed budget calls for slashing 3,200 jobs at the EPA, and military veterans could make up a big chunk of the cuts.
If you slash the budget unilaterally, as it's been proposed, you're going to have detrimental effects to veterans.
While in the Air Force, Laganis went to war in Kosovo in 1999. Today at the EPA, he says he fights a different battle as a water quality analyst. Veterans account for almost a third of the 2 million federal workers. In 2015, more than 1,200 employees at the EPA were veterans.
When military leave service and then are looking to get jobs out in the civilian sector, one of the places they look to acquire a job is with the federal workforce.
That's because the federal government prioritizes hiring veterans. While on the trail, Trump repeatedly pledged his support for vets.
And we're going to take care of the vets, believe me.
We must also do more to help our veterans find jobs.
Critics of the cut say those statements don't square with the proposed budget.
They're not going to be spared. I see veterans being cut from every agency and department.
At the Housing and Urban Development Agency, Trump wants to eliminate a program proponents say has been vital in reducing homelessness among veterans. The Office of Management and Budget calls the program ineffective, and it proposes boosting spending for the Veterans Administration. Dan Caldwell with conservative-leaning Concerned Veterans for America says the budget makes veterans a priority.
People using veterans as shields to basically try and block any cuts in wasteful spending by saying that this will harm veterans because veterans work in the federal government is disingenuous.
Asked whether vets would be spared from the cuts, an EPA official told CNN in an email, quote, "The blueprint is a proposal. There are many steps left in the budget process, including congressional action." Little solace for vets like Frank Laganis.
Even though it's not been identified, certain programs are going to get cut that are going above and beyond what is already being stipulated. So the potential is always there for any of our jobs to be cut.
Well, Trump took to Twitter just a few hours ago, tweeting his commitment for veterans, saying, quote, "We will rebuild our military. We will keep our people safe. We will take care of our vets." But, Aaron, I spoke to several veterans who work inside these federal agencies, and they say they don't feel taken care of when they see this proposed budget. That said, it is important to remember this is a proposed budget. It still needs to pass through Congress, and there are items in the overall proposal that even his own Republicans won't go for.
All right, Renee, thank you.